Guys, welcome back to GP Reactions. I hope you're well. Hope you're having a great day, and as always, thanks to everybody that has subscribed. You have to excuse the giant hair that I've got today. I've kind of washed it this morning, and because it's suddenly gone so warm here, it's just gone really fuzzy. It feels very kind of uncouth still, so I'm going to need to take a little bit of attention with it later on to try and straighten it out, so to speak. But apart from my hair, I'm really happy to be listening to this track. This is a track by Morrissey, and it's called Interesting Drug. It was released on the 17th of April 1989, and it peaked at number 9 in the UK Top 40. It's a non-album single. Apparently it features Kirsty MacColl and various members of the Smiths as well, which is interesting. So I'm taking it that he's left the Smiths at this point. So yeah, without further ado, I know nothing about this. Avoided reacting to the official video as I'm not sure that it wouldn't get blocked, because Morrissey is quite popular and the Smiths are quite popular too. So and hopefully this is the right version of Interesting Drugs. And if it's anything like any other Morrissey records, then the title might not necessarily mean what the song's about. So I'm going to try and listen out to the lyrics anyway and see what I can pick up. So yeah, without further ado. Very 90s.
There are some bad people along the rise. There are some bad people on the rise. They're saving their own skins by ruining people's lives. Bad people on the rise. Young married couple in debt ever felt high. Young married couple in debt ever felt high. On a golden scheme designed to kill your dream. Oh, mother. Interesting drug, the one that you took. Tell the truth, it really helped you. An interesting drug, the one that you took. God, it really helped you. You wonder why we're only half ashamed, because enough is too much. And look around, can you blame us? Can you blame us? On a golden scheme designed to kill your dream. Mama dead. Interesting drug. The one.
Sorry to put that. I'm just really curious about the lyrics on this, and just that line, a government scheme that designed to kill your dream. And I remember back in '88, I think the poll tax came out, and I was subjected to that. It was like the council tax for everybody in the household, rather than just taxing the house. Everybody had to pay it. So if you was like a millionaire and you lived by yourself, you would pay less than 5 or 4 working class people in a house on low wages. So I think that's how it worked. And I think it's 1989, which was when this came out, that we had the poll tax riots. We definitely had protests, but I'm sure it descended into riots as well. It was a pretty big deal back in the UK. Yeah, I was a little bit, I mean, I kind of just went along paying it until it all kind of blew up, and then I think eventually I stopped paying it when I was told to. I've always been quite law abiding, but I guess even law abiding people have a line in the sand that they draw. So I'm guessing that this song is really kind of having a dig at the Conservative government as it was back then. And the poll tax was a terrible idea. And I think it was Margaret Thatcher that was told it was a terrible idea, but she kind of like went ahead with it anyway. And I think by 1990 she was out of the job. So yeah, that was a terrible decision. Quite a dark time, and when you kind of consider the times we're living through right now in the UK, it probably doesn't seem that bad, but because we'd gone beyond the unemployment of the early to mid 80s. But yeah, it was a bad time really for democracy and stuff. But it's quite, as with like a lot of Morrissey songs, the message is quite dark and dreary, but the music's up, really upbeat, and I was expecting Kirsty McCall, to be honest. I'm not sure if I've just missed her singing, but so it was Morrissey with an interesting drug, and I really enjoyed that because it felt really upbeat. I like songs that are slightly incongruent, where they feel really upbeat with like this happy melody, skipping through the song, but kind of underneath that are lyrics which are reflecting something quite dark and miserable. So I'm going to dive straight to the lyrics here. There are some bad people on the rise. There are some bad people on the rise. They're saving their own skins by ruining other people's lives. Bad, bad people on the rise. Young married couple in debt. Ever felt had? Young married couple in debt. Ever felt had? I wonder if the young married couple in debt ever felt had is a reference to maybe an election. I can't remember when the elections were. I was in that year or whether they were in the previous year. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm not even sure. I think I voted in every election I've been legally able to vote in. But I can't remember when those elections were. So maybe there's a Scottish young couple who have voted for, let's say, the Conservative Party on promises, and instantaneously the Conservatives have then brought in this poll tax thing, perhaps, and so they kind of feel a little bit had. They feel like the wool's been pulled over their eyes, and promises haven't been kept. And for sure, the some bad people on the rise is definitely a reference to maybe Conservatives as well. The Conservatives get a real bashing in the 80s. And I guess unless you was making money, you was probably on the other end of the scale, which is that you was poor, unemployed, and probably living in poverty. On a government scheme designed to kill your dream, oh mum, oh dad, once poor, always poor, la 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 la, interesting drug, that one you took, tell the truth, it really helped you, an interesting drug, the one that you took, God, it really helped you. You wonder why you're only half ashamed. I'm just wondering actually whether the interesting drug is a reference to antidepressants. Again, I mean, I can't remember personally whether there was an increase in people taking antidepressants in the 80s, but maybe this is the drug to keep people happy whilst everything around them is kind of falling down and going a bit out of whack, especially where politics are concerned. Because enough is enough, and look around, can you blame us? Can you blame us? On a government scheme designed to kill your dream. Oh mum and oh dad, once poor, always poor. Yeah, I mean the lyrics basically, I think, say are the anti the government. They're anti some kind of scheme. I'm thinking it's the poll tax. I can't think of anything else that was going on at the time that I remember, and maybe there's something going on with unemployment schemes as such. But I definitely say poll tax was top of that. Yeah, great song. I didn't like the Smiths so much when they first came out. Didn't really like Morrissey. It wasn't my kind of music. I've grown to warm towards Morrissey and the Smiths as I've gotten older because I understand, there's more context to their songs then. I generally took songs at face value when I heard them. I never really thought too much about the lyrics. It was more about the melody and how it kind of made me feel. And it was more a case of listening to music as, the wallpaper of my life. And definitely the Smiths weren't the kind of music I was listening to, although I did appreciate their style when I heard them on, say, Top of the Pops. And yeah, definitely Morrissey is an artist on his own. I've never really listened to her until I started reacting, and I think I've reacted to maybe one or two, perhaps, I think, or maybe they're Smiths. I get confused. Guys, let me know what you think about this song. Let me know how it makes you feel. Do you have any memories of 1989 or 1988? Can you shed some light on what this song is about? I might be way off target with my thoughts about this. Be really interesting to know. So, until next time, take care of yourselves and have a great week. And I'll catch you soon with some more reactions.